Hi, this is Champlet 2 on the PlayStation Network. This video is one of a series of videos on my channel about the Doomsday Heist DLC. This one in particular will review the locations of the facilities that are available through the Maze Bank Foreclosures website. You can see here when you come in and click on facilities, it'll show you the 9 potential locations, and we're going to review each of them one at a time. We'll start with the most expensive, which is the Land Act Reservoir facility with a base price of $2,950,000. It's the southernmost available facility, but it is closer to the East Coast, and I can say there aren't many other amenities nearby like ammunition or an airfield or a custom shop or anything else you might need to get to. And these roads are very bumpy and twisty, so it's not easy to get here quickly in a land vehicle. I'm not sure if that plays into the heist or not because I haven't done it yet, but you might want to bear that in mind if you like to drive vehicles a lot. It's a tricky drive to get up here. You may want to consider also the other businesses that you own and if this is a convenient location for you. Next is the Sandy Shores facility with a base price of $2,740,000. And although it is referred to as the Sandy Shores facility, you'll see it's actually located a little bit east of the Alamo Sea and not quite as close to the Sandy Shores airstrip as you might expect. But here you can see it's really close to the nice big highway there. All you got to do is go across the sand a little bit, so it's got good road access, and you could even drive up those railroad tracks if you wanted to for quick access to it. There are not many amenities near here like an ammunition or a clothing store or any of that sort of thing. There are a couple of bunkers that aren't too far away though, and Sandy Shores is fairly close by. Here's the Grand Senora Desert facility with a base price of $2,525,000. It's located just south of the Sandy Shores airstrip, very close to the Los Santos Customs from Sandy Shores. And you can see there's the major road there to the left. You do have to come up the dirt road just a little bit and maybe up a bumpy hill to get to it, but it's not really bad road access. You're very close to the airstrip. That's pretty nice, and lots of amenities close by like ammunition, the custom shop, a clothing store, lots of good things you can get to from here, and very centrally located on the map, which may come in handy. Although I haven't done the heist yet, it may be to your benefit to be this centrally located. If you have businesses or a bunker near here, that may also be a good reason to consider this location. Here we have the Route 68 facility with a base price of $2,312,500. It's located very near to Route 68 here, where there's a 6-car garage close by. There's the custom shop is just up the road a little ways. There's also another ammunition a little bit to the west of here. Not too terribly far, almost right in between Fort Zancudo and Sandy Shores, which is nice. It's a very pretty scenic area, nice and open, lots of place to park things, and a good easy access to the road if you're in a land vehicle. So there's lots going for this location. It's very convenient. If you have the Route 68 bunker, this is very close. There's also lots of motorcycle club businesses near here. So very good choice here. Lots of options. Good road access. Next we have the Zancudo River facility. It starts at a base price of $2,100,000 and it's located here very close to the Lost Motorcycle Club's trailer park. Now this one is really tricky when it comes to road access. You have the water right there. You have nothing but dirt roads nearby. There are no major roads nearby. This one would be very challenging to get to in vehicles. Easy air access, not too terribly far from Sandy Shores or from Fort Zancudo, so the air access wouldn't be bad, but very challenging for sure when it comes to vehicles, so keep that in mind. It is nice and remote though, so you'll probably have this area to yourself. That might be something to consider too. Here's the Ron Alternates Wind Farm facility with a base price of $1,855,000. It's the second southernmost facility that's available, so closer to Los Santos than many of the others, and you can see it's located right here in the middle of the wind turbines. Can be perhaps a little bit tricky if you're flying in here to make sure you don't get slapped by one of those. Also, it is a bit tricky when it comes to road access because it's just dirt roads and quite a little cliff there getting down to the main drag. So that might be a little bit challenging in some of the road vehicles. There are absolutely no good amenities anywhere near here. There's no ammunition, no clothing, no custom shop, pretty much nothing. You're out here in the middle of nowhere. However, it might be kind of quiet out here, so again, something to consider. Here's the Lago Zancudo facility with a starting base price of $1,670,000. It's located just across the river from Fort Zancudo, very close to the west coast, and about the third most southern of the facilities, so it's closer to Los Santos. It is quite beautiful here. Really, really beautiful scenery. Very close to that road there. All you gotta do is drive down this little grassy hill, not so bad. And the major coast highway is right over here behind me, so again, very good road access. It's right next to Fort Zancudo, so if you have a hangar there, all the better. If you have the bunker at Chumash, that's right around the corner. And there is an ammunition just up the street here on Route 68. So there is an awful lot going for this location. Not to mention it would be really nice to drive up to this because it sure looks nice. Next we have the Mount Gordo facility with a base price of $1,465,000. It is the second most northern facility that is available, and you can see it's up there right on the tip of the east coast, very close to the lighthouse. So as you can see, the scenery here is just breathtaking. The water's beautiful, there's the lighthouse. However, road access is really, really not good. There's a road over there near the lighthouse, but you've got to take a dirt road to get to that, and then you have nothing but dirt trails just to get you here. So it would be very challenging to get here in a land vehicle, and if you're flying, you have to fly over Mount Gordo there, which is not exactly a small mountain. There are no facilities close by here. There is Grapeseed, which isn't too far away up over the mountain here, so at least you can get to the McKenzie airstrip, but the nearest ammunition or store or custom shop is definitely a pretty good trip away from here, so keep that in mind. Next and finally is the Paleto Bay Facility with a base price of $1,250,000, the least expensive of all of the facilities and definitely the most northern. You can see it's almost at the most northern tip of the map. And as we fly in here, it is a very beautiful scenic area. The water's beautiful, the trees are nice. The road is not too far away. You have to take the little dirt road to get over here close to this facility, but the major road is just over the hill there, so it's not too bad to get from here. You could park a yacht out here, so you'd be able to see that. But there aren't many businesses close to here. You do have an ammunition and a custom shop close by, which is great. But there may not be, you may not have like a bunker or any, oh well, I take that back. There is a bunker close by. So anyhow, there's lots to be considered when it comes to these locations. I hope this video gives you some information to help you choose which one you want. Thank you so very much for watching. A like for the video and a subscription to my channel would be greatly appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you here again sometime. Have a great day in Los Santos.